a future for our communities and future generations at the southern tip of Africa. They are not going there. They are not on their way. They are not going there.
Some breaking news to bring you now. A French minister in the government there says train services roads are reopening after the disposal of that World War II bomb that was found in the Saint-Denis part of Paris, causing disruption, well, especially for Eurostar passengers, both in London and in Paris. The latest line coming to us from Paris is that roads and rails are now reopening after the disposal of that World War II unexploded bomb in Saint-Denis.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am doing this. It's just about to be the AMs, I think, in a few minutes to come. And I just couldn't go to bed because what is going on in the world? You cannot tell me that this is normal. The things I'm about to read to you, it all happened in one day. Just one day. Is it Trump's energy with his administration? Because all this chaos came after Trump became the president of America. A whole World War II bomb found in Paris. Like, you cannot tell me, is this a encrypted message that is being sent to the powers that be? Because you cannot tell me that rail was being built there and they couldn't discover that bomb that didn't explode, that is from way back during the World War III. What is going on? Because that thing looks super scary. You cannot tell me it wasn't there before. If somebody put it there, if a group of people put it there, if somebody decided, let us put that thing there, is it a warning? Is it a encrypted message that is understood by the people in power? What sign is it? If it's a sign, are we in World War III? I'm asking myself so many questions because the world looks like it's going to implode any minute. And now also, all this thing happened in one day. Elon Musk Starship crashed, and apparently it's the fourth one that crashed. And Elon Musk decided, you know what, we're going to be going to our punching bag, our stress ball, South Africa, and post something about South Africa so that the attention is diverted from us, so that we don't get the pressure from American taxpayers, because that is my view. Because that thing is allegedly funded by taxpayers' money. And the person that posted that video clip captioned it and said, breaking, another one of Elon Musk taxpayers funded Starship rockets just exploded. Again, how many billions are we wasting on this failure factory? And Elon Musk was not coping. He was not coping because on the same day, it was announced that Microsoft is investing billions in South Africa. And Elon Musk was like, no. What is happening? I'm going to throw my tantrums right now with my deputy president, Donald Trump. And the person continued to say, with the person who posted that video, continued to say, everything Musk touches blows up, catches fire, or crashes, including the Trump administration. Hey guys, it's gonna be a long 4 years. And you see, I see some even Americans that are clapping hands from where we are. It doesn't look good for everyone, including the Americans. You cannot be poking everybody's eye and expect your own environment to be still. It's impossible. And Elon Musk was like, no ways, I'm going to be throwing my tantrums right now so that I divert all the attention to South Africa. Starlink is not allowed to operate in South Africa because I am not black. What a lie. Hey guys, I am telling you, as much as these things are many, as much as these things are shocking, they all happened in one day. Trust me. Why does the world look like it's imploding? And somebody, after Elon Musk posted that, and somebody said, I'm going to comment on this, and said, yeah, they even shared the photo of Elon Musk together with President Cyril Ramaphosa shaking hands. And yet he met with South Africa's president in New York last September to discuss investment opportunities in SA beyond just Starlink. And while we might debate SA's BEE laws and their requirements on foreign-owned operations in SA and fair to be robust about it. This statement is just a brazen falsehood spread throughout X. It appears to be their modus operandi, and it also appears to be part of their brand, because X is rife with endorsed misinformation. I couldn't have put it better than this person, you know. Because I was saying in my other video that, you know what, when Elon Musk bought X, I was celebrating because I knew that the man who bought X has South African roots. I'm telling you right now, we were rooting and we were proud. And other African countries on X, other people from other African countries kept on telling us that he's no longer a South African. He's no longer South African. You guys, you better forget this guy. We were even dragged, and we kept the love burning only for us to be bent. And the person says, sorry guys, he said the first okay, no, please, I have read this. I'm not going to read it again, pardon me on that one, but let us continue talking about this. We were celebrating for Elon Musk to come and switch up on us like this. It's a betrayal, honestly, truly speaking. And to expect the government of South Africa to be welcoming towards somebody who harbors so much hostility against South Africa. Why? And the example that they did with Ukraine, just disconnecting Starlink so that they can do whatever they want with the Ukraine, that would favor Russia. I don't know what is happening there, but it is said that they disconnected Starlink for the benefit of Russia or for the suffering of Ukraine, whichever you choose. So why would you want somebody like that? Why would you want to work with somebody like that? I don't care whether he was donating that service to Ukraine or maybe he was supplying it extremely cheap or even on a standard price. For somebody operates like that, you skate carefully around them. And Daddy Hope shared that post of Elon Musk and said, no, Elon Musk, you are lying. Starlink cannot operate in South Africa due to a regulatory requirement that telecom companies must have 30% ownership by historically advantaged groups as part of the country's black economic. I'm going to read further, sorry guys, but what I'm saying is there are companies that I even know in my head that are black owned that will suffer when Starlink comes. So for our government to protect those people, this is necessary. You'd rather keep it. And I believe that as South Africans, we cannot miss what we don't know, because we don't know that Starlink, we have never experienced it before. So how can we miss something that we don't know? Please, there are companies that are run by black people who are trying to supply cheaper Wi-Fi to those communities. Please, just to continue, economic policy, that was Daddy Hope continuing there. This is meant to redress 4 centuries of racist colonial rule against black people. You see now, when somebody puts it like that and says 4 centuries, do you get? And they are complaining about 30 years. The 30 years that has not benefited a black child, so we must suffer. And this is a post by Trump. South Africa is being terrible, plus two long-time farmers in the country. They are confiscating their land and farms, and much worse than that, a bad place to be right now. And we are stopping all federal funding. Okay, to go a step further, any farmer with family, guys, you know, some things you read them, you look, I think, but this is a video that I'm going to do tomorrow, right? I think the biggest agenda of causing havoc in South Africa is to destabilize SADC. I think so sometimes. From South Africa seeking with family, from South Africa seeking to flee that country for reasons of safety, will be invited to the United States of America with a rapid pathway to citizenship. This process will begin immediately. You see, the thing is, Afriforum did not say they don't want to be refugees. They said they don't want to move from South Africa. They want the issues to be sorted when they were here. If you don't believe me, go look for that information. Just don't wanna be looking for it like that. But it is somewhere. You go look for it. They said they don't wanna move anywhere with their children. They wanna be in South Africa and their issues be sorted in South Africa. So now they say, come over. And when you think they'll be like, I'm going there, it's not gonna be like that. Yeah, it is not gonna be like that. So Afriforum has put up a post through the hands of Krill. I don't even wanna know that guy's name that very well, because that is how much this thing angers me. Hey, he put up a post on X, which I'm gonna read to you right now. And the post says, just in, Trump invites farmers to the USA. He was just acknowledging what President Trump posted. President Donald Trump is concerned for the safety of farmers in South Africa is understandable, given the ANC-led government's refusal to classify farm murders like some other crimes as a priority crime. The world can also see that Ramaphosa is unwilling, or Ramaphosa's presidency is unwilling to condemn statements like kill the Boer, and even denies the existence of farm murders, which in many cases involve torture. This situation is further exacerbated by the fact that some parties in the GNU, along with the ANC, cry misinformation whenever concerns about the Expropriation Act and farm murders are raised. You see, the truth must be spoken. But this is for another video. The truth must be spoken. The things that are happening in the farms. The things that are happening in the farms. Guys, when I look at such things, I look at Afriforum and think they are just being a tool for a bigger agenda. And that bigger agenda, I'm beginning to believe that it involves the DRC, but it's a video for tomorrow. The ANC and its allies in the GNU must take direct responsibility for an exodus of farmers to the USA and the resulting loss of food security. We are hard workers as South Africans. We are hard workers. When I say so, I'm not going for any raise. We are hard workers, and it's about time we pull our socks and do what is necessary. We cannot be held hostage by a group of people that when they go, we're going to starve. No, we need to pull up our socks and do something. It is a pity that now we are a generation that is being given grant by the government that we have, and with no teaching. You see, I believe that grant is good because one grew up in extreme poverty. So we struggle even to get 20 cents, 50 cents. So it is good. Grant is good, but some teaching has to come with it. This situation is further exacerbated. Oh, I've read that one too. Sorry, guys. Okay, let me read anyway. This situation is further exacerbated by the fact that some parties in the GNU, alongside with the ANC, cry misinformation whenever concerns about the Expropriation Act and farm unaliving, I don't want to read that, are raised. The ANC and its allies in the GNU take direct responsibility for any exodus of the farmers in the USA and the resulting loss of food security. Pardon me, guys, I'm reading that 100% as I read it before, but the thing is, I'm doing this in the night. Please bear with me, so I'm exhausted as well. Amid the denial of farm murders, Afriforum will intensify its efforts to have farm murders declared a priority crime. We will continue to fight against calls for violence against farmers and Afrikaners, and will be expanding our nationwide network in neighborhood and farm watches to help communities protect themselves more effectively. Hey guys. Unreal times. The times are wild. Times are wild. You cannot tell. You see, the way Afriforum is moving, I think they want to be a new political party that will replace the Democratic Alliance, as much as they were, like together like this, as much as they had that marriage that they have. I think they feel like since the DA has been in the GNU, has become weak. for some reason. And Afriforum expects in every farmer's right, or Afriforum respects every farmer's right to decide their own future. But as an organization, we are unapologetically fight for help build a future for our communities and future generations at the southern tip of Africa. Hey, they are not going there. They are not on their way. They are not going there. Hey, guys. Amid the denial of farm matters, Afriforum will intensify its efforts for farm matters, declaring a priority camp. We will continue to fight against calls for violence against farmers and Afrikaners, and we will be expanding our nationwide network and neighborhood and farm watches to help communities protect themselves more effectively. Hey, guys. I've noticed that I'm reading some things twice here. Please, it's in the night and I'm exhausted. Guys, I really apologize for this one, guys. Please, this is not my intention. Please, guys, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. This finished me. Please, this is a repetition as well, but I'm going to be talking. I know that line finished me. To help build our future for our communities and future generations at the southern tip of Africa. Yay! I want to bring that song back again. They are not going there. They are not on their way. They are not going there. Guys, Afrikaners have answers to all questions, but one, when are you going? When are you guys going? And the other one, the bottom says, and it looks like an Afrikaner said, going nowhere. That is where the truth and lies separate, guys. They are like water and oil. No matter how much you shake it, they will always go separate ways. Because why wouldn't you want to leave a place that is making you so uncomfortable? Why wouldn't you want to leave when you have the option to? And Julius Malema said, Hambakaya, hak, when you want to finish that sentence, you like hak Frestiat. Hey, it's crazy time, man. It's because we know that in South Africa, we live with one another very well, regardless of the racial issues that we have, until Trump and Elon Musk came and found a tool for themselves in Afriforum, and they sprinkled that venom. And somebody asked Grok, Grok is a very busy app. It's a very busy app, it's a very busy tool, especially today. I saw it very busy. Somebody asked Grok, people are asking Grok, please correct this misinformation and update your files on the lies from Kali Krill. Thank to this person, because I only know the surname Krill now, because I'm very not happy with this guy. And Grok said, Grok here, the claim about South African farm matters and land expropriation is complex. Data shows farm attacks okay, but experts like App News say there is no evidence of targeted attacks on white farmers. The 2024 Expropriation Act aims for land reform, not mass confiscation, though it raises property rights concerns. Afriforum's safety efforts are real, with 172 neighborhood watches, but their narrative on farm matters is debated. Check sources like Wikipedia for stats. That is Grok, and the irony, Grok belongs to Elon Musk. To get, guys, how can the app of their person betray them like that? If it betrays even Elon Musk himself. All right, Ipubesi says South Africa must prepare for an invasion. The US always fabricates a story to justify an invasion. War is coming. Oh, Nkosiam. Yo, I hate this. I'm telling you, this makes me so unhappy. It upsets my spirit. I don't want to lie to you, because I think that's why I'm thinking, but I'm going to do a video tomorrow on this, that I'm thinking unstable South Africa benefits the US for that situation of those minerals that are worth 24 trillion in the DRC. Why is Elon Musk complaining that Starlink is not being granted authority to operate in a country where there is white? Isn't this ironic? I muted that word intentionally, guys, because some words can change the content and make it something else. So I normally don't like pronouncing such words. But then again, breaking news: Donald Trump has now suspended all aid to South Africa due to anti-white racism. Only Trump will fight back against the persecution of white people globally. Hey, guys, hey. Sometimes we'd wonder, are they talking about the South Africa that we live in? Like, is this for real? That is why I even came this night and decided to do this video. Are they talking about the South Africa that I live in? The South Africa that one of my family members was so persecuted in her job? Somebody that is so sharp-minded because of her skin, because of her skin color, was pushed up to an extent that she went and saw a psychologist. Do you get? She was working in Cape Town. So you cannot come and all these things that they are talking, the situation was so bad. And somebody else in my family also experienced the same thing, even though it was not to the extent of that one. I'm talking about the sharpest people, very sharp. And I thank God, because where they are working now, they are very happy, they are productive, they've gone through all the stages of healing and whatnot. They are excelling, they are doing exceptionally well. They are traveling the world, they are seeing, and they are doing very, very well. They were pushed out. We know the things they do. And you come and read these things and you're like, some things were allowed to go on for a very long time. And I still say that in 1994, everybody understood that it's time for change. Everybody understood that the adjustments have to be done. But because the people were negotiating during that time never did what was necessary. That is why we are here today. People have now become comfortable with the mistakes of the past, or maybe the crimes of the past having not been corrected. And now that that situation is being addressed, everybody's crying foul, because that situation was left for so long, it became normal. Because there is no reason whatsoever. And I'm still asking this question again. As Elon Musk is throwing tantrums against South Africa because of his Starlink and whatnot, why would we trust Elon Musk with so much value, with such animosity, with so much negative energy towards South Africa? Why must we be like handling him with soft hands? And the way that Elon Musk and Donald Trump and his administration are moving, guys, hey. See that situation there? The entire world will regret it. The entire world, because there is no way people are moving like this and we call that normal and we are clapping hands. That situation is so bad, even to a normal person. There is nothing, when you look at that, it looks, America is so busy. It looks like a chaos that is about to crash and burn. I don't know what the future looks like for all of us. I'm talking about right now. America is moving at a high speed that is unhealthy. And now they want to drag us into that situation. Whatever issues that Trump has against South Africa, I think is bigger than Israel, is bigger than the issues of Israel and Iran and Palestine. All those, I think most importantly, it is that situation that we have in the DRC. The eyes that on those minerals that are in the DRC, the 24 trillion worth of the minerals in there. So I think our lives will never be normal again because of that. So okay guys, if you watched up to here, thank you for watching my videos. This is South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trendy news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here. And the next time you bump into my videos, kindly watch my ads in full. It really goes a long way. I'll be seeing you in my next upload, probably tomorrow morning, because even this one I forced myself into making it, into putting it together. So please, I'll see you in the morning. Whatever your views are, kindly share them in the comment section.